Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to fix the 99% loading bug in Marvel Rivals. So if you're interested, let's get started. So if you're having problems with playing Marvel Rivals here and you're stuck at 99% whenever you're playing something, well, in this case, there are going to be a few things that you could try. So first things first, you want to go ahead and open up whichever app you've installed Marvel Rivals here, which in my case, I've installed this via Steam. Now, in your library here, what you need to do is you want to go ahead and locate your Marvel Rivals. You want to go and right click on it. And from here, you want to go ahead and click on properties. Now, in here, what we need to do next is you just need to go to install files. And usually if you have, like, for example, an extra location or an extra drive that is connected on your PC, typically speaking, you should have the option here that says move game files. Now, if you do have that option, I would recommend you to move your game files to an SSD. So if you're using an HDD before, an SSD is a faster version of that. So I would recommend you to use an SSD whenever you're playing games, especially for Marvel Rivals, which is a new game and typically needs more speed. Now, if you've successfully moved that, go ahead and start your PC, and from then on, see if that solves the issue. But just in case, if you don't have an SSD, or you're just using HDD here, what I would recommend you here doing is just basically verify your game file. Sometimes some of the files might be corrupted, that's why you're stuck at 99%. So in this case, go ahead and click on verify integrity of game files here, same under the install file section. So this might take a while, so around 30 minutes, so just wait for that and see if that solves the issue. Now, if that doesn't solve the issue, the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that everything is up to date. Now, depending on what your GPU is, you might need to open up your driver. Now, in my case, since I'm using NVIDIA app here, I just need to go to drivers, and from here, you want to go ahead and install any drivers that is available right now on the actual app. Now, this might take a while. Again, just wait for it, follow the on-screen steps, and restart your PC. But if that doesn't solve your issue, the next thing you want to do is you want to change a few settings inside Marvel Rivals. Now, in here, what we need to do is we need to change a few things. So you want to go to your top right here, want to access your settings, click on settings. Now, in here, you want to go ahead and change a few things. So first things first is going to be your display settings. Now, if you can change this to a different one, like for example, I would recommend you to change this into full screen, because if you're using full screen, this actually focuses your resources or your power or your capacity or the capacity of your PC into the actual game. So it's going to focus on Marvel Rivals when you're playing. Now, also, you might want to change a few things. Like, for example, you might want to reduce your FPS. So, in this case, if the limit FPS option here is enabled for you, I would recommend you to turn that on. And from then on, limit it to, like, for example, if you're, like, getting, like, 80 FPS, maybe limit this to 70, just to make sure that you're getting the best out of your game. Also, if you're using, like, for example, your graphic quality here is set to high, maybe change this to medium, or turn the settings here a bit down. So, for example, you might want to reduce your shadow details, your texture details here, and all those stuff, and see if that actually helps. But yeah, so those are the things that you can try here, but in this case, that's about it. Hopefully, this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to NFT Inspo. Thank you for watching.